Getting a little nippy out here. It says 70 degrees, but I mean, it feels chilly. The temperature is definitely changing. And the sun, as you can see, is much lower than it's been in previous videos. My fear is that I'll have to start carrying my sunglass lenses with me again. Right now I've just been bringing one lens with me. I use a, not the darkest lens, but not the yellow lens that I typically wear in the mornings when it's dark. Oh, last night I watched a couple episodes of a new, it's new to me, but it's not a new series necessarily. It's been on Netflix now for a couple of years, I think. It's called Stranger Things. And boy, as a kid of the 80s, that show brings back all kinds of nostalgia for me. Just seeing how the kids played and the types of activities they did. What's awesome is that there's a lot of bike riding in it. The kids are always going from one point to another on their bikes. And just kind of cool. Reminds me a lot of my childhood growing up. The show is also very creepy. So if you're looking for a decent little mini-series to fulfill your horror fantasy kind of thing, I would suggest checking out Stranger Things on Netflix, if you do have the Netflix service. Now also, I don't know if Netflix in the UK, because I know primarily my viewers are split between the United Kingdom and the United States. I'm sure there's some in a couple other countries, but I do think that most of the people that watch are from one of those two countries. As I like to joke around with one of my common viewers and input guys, goes by the name Fuck the World. I like to call them Brits. And he commonly, I believe, corrects me and says, I'm English, not British. Anyway. So Stranger Things is a series that follows a group of young kids. They're probably the age of like 12. And it's kind of a monster mystery. One of their friends gets kidnapped, and lots of horrifying things are happening in a very small town. And they're all trying to figure out what's going on. It's got Winona Ryder in it. Long time no see. Winona Ryder. I don't know if we're gonna make this light. Nope. else is there? That's about it. Last night I went on a bike ride with my family. Trying to get them out a little more often. We only did about, I want to say, 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, just around the neighborhood. It's good. It's good to get my wife out and trying to get her some activities. It's a long light. There we go. Stay there. Thank you. It always makes me happy when people stop. That means that they're seeing me. Seems like every other day here in Utah, I see a story about somebody on a motorcycle getting killed. And it's generally due to motorcycle operator error, but sometimes it's because someone makes a turn in front of a motorcycle. And generally because people aren't paying attention. Drives me crazy. The amount of people I see on their cell phones, man. It's sad, really. Like, I guess it's just because we get so used to having the cell phone that we don't think of it as a dangerous thing, you know? But that 2-second glance down at your screen, for whatever reason, you know, it's like, fuck, man. We used to go lives. Kind of kicking back to Stranger Things, right? When I was a kid, we didn't have any of that shit that distracted us the way that we're distracted now. So, you know, we would be out doing our fun stuff. See if this guy saw me. Oh, he must have seen me too. But, you know, nowadays, like, God, we're always so constantly fucking distracted with some kind of electronic device that we're so focused and fixated on it and worried whether or not we're going to get a text. And if we get a text, fuck, we better respond, like, immediately. You know, heaven forbid I drive 10 minutes to work before I answer your text. Try not to bring the hate so early in the morning, man. It's too early to get the blood boiling. It's just one of them things. This is the spot where I always see people not paying attention. It's this one stop sign right here. So when I'm gonna have a heads up moment, that's the spot that I typically see people get to and like not look left, right, you know? They just mosey on out like nothing's coming from either direction. The only cars on the road is them. Anyway, folks, thanks for coming as always. We're just about there. It's a cool little hawk up there on the, oh, he's looking at me. That hawk was giving me the Hawkeye, man. That was pretty cool. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care. Ride safe out there. Bye now.